Hey y'all, Athena here. I think this is the first Guilty Gear related thing I'll be reacting to since I've started doing reaction content. And honestly, with all the fighting game news that has come out over the past couple of weeks, I completely forgot about Bedman. Um, which is kind of great. It kind of made the time between the reveal and the release date, which will be the 5th, I think, of April. Kind of made that time go by a little bit faster. But I guess the starter guide for Bedman, you gotta have the question inflection in there. That dropped, so I'm gonna react to it. Sorry, sneezed there for a second. I didn't play Bedman really all that much in Xrd. I was trying him out a little bit before the rollback update came out. But I never really played any real matches with him, but I am very excited for this character because I think he's cool. I don't think the deja vu mechanic is back, but I haven't seen anything on Twitter. I saw like a screenshot of his move list, but I didn't look at it. I didn't read it. It seems like he has a decent amount of moves, or like I don't know, decent, but like a couple of moves, more than nothing. So we're gonna get into it. That is loud.
Bedman is a character who generates...
I'm gonna turn off the closed captioning because it seems to be just in... Wait, can I change this for English? It's auto-generated. I'm just gonna turn it off.
Bedman is a character who generates follow-up attacks at set intervals after using certain special moves. Use this technical characteristic to attack your opponent, leaving no room for them to gain the advantage. Air 6E. When certain special moves are used, Bedman enters Air 6E state. When in Air 6E state, a follow-up attack will occur after a certain amount of time elapses.
I see.
The nature of the additional attack depends on the special move used. Air 6E state ends when the opponent's attack is either hit or blocked.
So instead of having deja vu, which if you are unaware of how Bedman worked in Xrd, Bedman would do a move, like for instance the spinning top move that he still has, or I guess it has, and sorry, my model freaked out a little bit there. After doing it, it would like create like an after image or like a little circle to tell you which move was stocked, and then he could call the move. And it wouldn't be him doing the move; it would be like a replay of him doing the move, like kind of like a clone of him doing the move. But it seems now how it works is you'll do a special move, and then based on the special move, a couple of seconds afterwards, a follow-up effect will happen, which is fine. I need to see more footage.
A projectile that flies straight toward the opponent. It homes in on the opponent's position to an extent. After use, Bedman enters Air 6E state, and the follow-up attack produced is a projectile that homes in on the opponent's position to an extent. Call 4B3. A multi-hit strike with forward movement. It is easy to use in a combo from close standing slash or crouching heavy slash. After use, Bedman enters Air 6E state, and the additional attack produced is a forward-moving multi-hit projectile.
Okay, so my question is, like, if I do that move and then the error state follow-up is charging, if I do another move, does it stop charging and then won't come out? Because if it's like, because if you just have to sit there and it stops if you block or get hit, then I can't imagine how useful that's gonna be. Once again, I'll keep watching, but it just makes me wish that he still had deja vu, honestly.
Call 4B9. A strike attack in which Bedman uses its broken arm to attack with an explosion. On hit, it can knock down the opponent.
What's the move?
Call 4B9. A strike attack in which Bedman uses its broken arm to attack with an explosion.
I see.
On hit, it can knock down the opponent. Even if blocked, it will leave the opponent off balance. The attack's timing can be delayed by holding down the heavy slash button, making it useful on both hit or block.
Okay, so I guess if they want Bedman, there we go. If they want I can't do the bit the whole time, I'm sorry. If they want Bedman to, I don't know if they want them to be a zoner or like keep out character, but I'm guessing what you want to do is you get your combo and then end it in a special move and then jump back or like just backdash away from them to let the error follow-up come out, because they all seem like things that you were just throwing at your opponent. Like the first one is just a homing like projectile, the second one's like a multi-hitting projectile, and then the third one here is also a projectile. So it just seems like things that you just want to create distance and then toss them at your opponent. That's what it seems like. I could be wrong, but that's what it seems like.
After use, Bedman enters Air 6E state, and the follow-up attack generates a forward-moving high-damage projectile.
Oh wait, hold on.
Bedman enters Air 6E state, and the follow-up attack generates a forward-moving...
Okay, so it still comes out while you're doing a combo. Okay, I didn't realize that before. Or I don't know if it showed that before.
High-damage projectile. Call point 2. Makes
okay.
Additional Air 6E attacks occur immediately.
Oh.
Since the timing of the attack is different from the follow-up attack that occurs automatically over time, use it as a starting point for your offense or as mix-up.
Okay, so that's what I wanted. If it was just you have to wait, I think it would have not been great. But you can do it immediately if you just do call point 0. Why is it that's the name of the move? I don't know. But okay. I'm still really missing deja vu here, but it's fine.
Call 1. Delays the timing of the Air 6E attacks. Once the opponent becomes familiar with the timing of the follow-up attacks that occur automatically over time, use Call 1 to shift the timing of those attacks and catch the opponent off guard. Call 13C. This move powers up the Air 6E follow-up attacks and Bedman itself. In addition to increasing Bedman's offensive and defensive power, hitting an opponent with the enhanced follow-up attack in the corner causes an area shift as if it were an overdrive.
Oh.
Call 13C state ends after a set period of time.
You would think there would be like a meter or something to denote when it's gonna end. But also, to be fair, Axel's super doesn't have that. Technically, like Happy Chaos's install, if you want to call it that, doesn't have that. I mean, it has like a little thing to denote when it's active, but that aside, it doesn't have that. It would be nice to have that.
4CC. Bedman sends a massive shockwave forward. Since the startup of this move is invincible, it can be used in combos or to interrupt an opponent's offense. Call 4BA is an easy-to-use projectile that travels at a high velocity and tracks the opponent to an extent. Using it puts you in Air 6E state, granting access to follow-up attacks. Call 4B9 is a powerful strike that does high damage and can knock down the opponent. It has advantage even when blocked, so use it aggressively at close range. When you have tension gauge, it is a good option to enhance Bedman with Call 13C. Take the opponent down with the greatly powered up follow-up attacks from Air 6E State.
Okay, so they have, like I said before I saw this list, it seemed like they had like a decent amount of moves and like a decent amount of stuff to do. And they didn't really mention it, but like I think he still has, or it still has like I don't know if it's an 8-way, but it has like the unique air dash, I think, from Xrd Bedman. I'm definitely going to try them when they come out, and it seems like a character I would enjoy, but like the supers kind of leave a little bit to be desired. I don't know. I'm obviously not the person to be like, this character is going to be good or bad, because I don't play Strive like that, at least not anymore. Even when I did, I'm not like a pro player, so I don't know, but it feels like something's missing. Well, I've mentioned it a couple of times throughout the video. And like every other character I go, okay, yeah, they're missing the thing from the previous game, but like, you know, what they got now is fine, and what they got here is cool. Well, I'm just like, Oh, okay. No, I just remember what I was gonna say. My only real legit criticism of the character, besides of the supers, the install is cool. I like installs, but like the cinematic super is just kind of lame. Not gonna lie, like it's just like a little explosion, and that's kind of it. But like the problem, or at least my problem with Geo, I don't remember the dog's name, but the dog doesn't really do anything. Like, it's just there. Like, I'm not saying Geo has to be a puppet character or something, but it would have been cool if, like, the dog was more, like, at least had one special move or something. And here, Delilah doesn't do anything. Which, I mean, maybe she, like... I think she's literally just a background character. Like, yeah, she reaches out here, and I think she ducks when some moves are happening. But like, for the most part, it seems like she doesn't really do anything. She's just like, I don't know if cosmetic is the word to use, but it's like Pokemon Trainer in Smash, which is like fine, but I think if you're gonna have her on screen, if you're gonna take the time to like model her and whatnot, I think her being involved in a move would be like cool. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know how other people feel. I personally wanted Delilah to be her own character, but I'm totally fine with Bedman, and we'll see what happens when it comes out. But for now, I'm cautiously optimistic, I will say, about Bedman, ? Like, the special moves look fine. The follow-up thing, at first I was kind of like, but the fact that you can either just let it happen, like on a set time, you can do it instantly, or you can do it on delay. That'll add a mix up on that. I feel like that'll be interesting to learn how to play with and against. But yeah, granted, Xrd has a rollback now. I can just go and learn Xrd Bedman if I really want the deja vu stuff. I just feel like between the what is it? I keep saying error, but is it error? East
Attack collapses. Attack E state. When in error 6E state.
Yeah, error 6E. Like error 6E is interesting, but I don't think it's as interesting as deja vu. I think deja vu is really cool, but obviously that's in the past. They wanted to switch it up. and that's fine. I'm never mad at when they try new things, and it could be really fun. It could be really cool to watch other people play with. But yeah, but that's kind of my thought process right now on Bedman. Yeah, that's my thought process. I will remain cautiously optimistic. I will try him, give it my best effort to try and enjoy him, and if not, then I'll just go back to Bridget or Testament, because I've been enjoying them when I was playing. Or Axel. Axel was the last character I was playing. Yeah. So I have people I can go back to when I do go back to the game if Bedman doesn't work out. Sin was also cool. But yeah. All right, that's all for me. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day.